Hello guys, welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me today. So today we're going to do you remember the little tag book that I made? I don't know where the two tags have gone from the front. They've fallen out somewhere. There was two tags in the front of the... I'm going to do two more to go in this tag book. I don't know where they've gone. I'll have to have a look in the drawer that I've had it in. Just have a look if they fell in between. I put them in the drawer just here underneath my desk. Not fell in there, have they? No, I don't know where they've gone. Oh, might have to make more. Anyway, not to worry, it doesn't matter. They'll be around somewhere. So I'm going to do a couple of tags in this tag book today. I don't know if you made one with me. The idea of it is to have all the tags in the... there is a video, if I can remember, I'll link the video to how I put it together. So all the tags are going to be sticking out the edge of the book. So I've just got two tags here, ready-made ones that I've just found in my stash. So I'm going to use these. I'm just going to take that off first. We'll put that back on in a bit. I've got some Nouveau Mousse. I've got a ink. I've got some of this glaze medium, gloss glaze medium. We're going to use that, and I've got a stencil. Before we do the gloss medium, I'm going to put a bit of collage onto these tags. I just want some sort of... I was looking for like ledgery type paper or script, just something light like that. Yeah, like that. Piece of ledger there. Another piece there. There's not much to cover up here, so we should have enough there. So let's start off by just ripping some. I'm just going to use my glue stick because I am going to stitch around these. So let's just... where's my ruler? Do I want straight edges? No, we'll go with the decal edge. Why not? Oops. So yeah, I'm just going to stick some pieces down. I'm just going to rip them first, and then I don't have to keep stopping and starting. How are we all doing, guys? Are we all okay? You've been out in the lovely sunshine. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. It's beautiful down here where I live. It's beautiful everywhere in the UK at the moment, isn't it? Oh, it's so welcomed, shall we say. It definitely is. It feels like it's been a long time coming. Yes, it does. I've got some papers here as well. These are from Pink Monarch Prints. I think they were the flea market ones. I've got some scraps here, so let's have some of these as well. Let's start sticking down there. That might make a bit more sense. I don't know where. I put my glue book somewhere. I don't know where I've put it. Never mind, we'll just glue. Yeah, I'm going to stitch around these, so I don't mind using my glue stick. These are pretty good actually. Hobbycraft, these are from. I think they're just over £1, £1.40 I think for a 40, is it 40 gram one? Yeah, didn't think was too bad. They're nice and soft. But like you know, I don't use them very often, so I don't know how reliable it'll be. But we will see. Yeah, I got my inspiration from Artie Mays for this video. I was watching one of her older videos and she made some tags. And I liked the technique, so I had the stuff to do it, so I thought I'd make some for the tag journal. Well, tag book, it's not really a journal, is it? Yeah. Let's put a piece of that. I think, yeah, she did. She used Tim Holtz papers, but I'm not going to use my Tim Holtz papers on here. I think she might have had scraps. I haven't got any scraps of them. They're just... yeah, I haven't got any scraps of Tim Holtz pieces. I've got the wallpaper, the worn wallpaper, but the floral. So I didn't want floral because I'm going to stencil over this and then add some ink to it. Let's have a little bit of that. I could have just put just one piece on really, because to be quite honest, I don't think you're going to see this background anyway. Yeah, I think it's all going to be covered, but so I perhaps could have just put one piece of paper on really instead of faffing around collaging. Never mind. I don't know, we might be able to see some of it. Right, let's put a piece across the top there. I'm going to put that there and then repunch my hole. That. Okay, and then let's just put a little piece of this just in that corner there. Right, there's that one. I'm not going to do the back, I'm going to put some cream cardstock on the back. I'm just looking for some old scissors where I can trim this down. They're not very strong these, so I'll put some card on the back once I've added the ink. Right, so there's that one. Should we punch the hole back in? Let's use this while it's on my desk. Right, so there's that one. Let's do the other one then. What is it? Right, let's get some of this. What are we up to, guys? What have you been doing? Have you been out anywhere nice, or have you just been crafting, or are you working? What are you up to? I'm trying to think if no, I've not really done anything exciting, really. Sat out in the sunshine. That's about as exciting as it gets. Yeah. Nothing too exciting or strenuous. Yep, put that down. And my steampunk journal's coming along really nicely now. I've been busy filming a few more videos for that. My next journal that I think I'm going to make, I don't know whether I'll do it on camera or off camera, I'm just going to do like an eclectic one, just a mix of whatever I want to put in there. I've got so much pieces of ephemera and journaling cards and tags and stuff all sat here, die cut flowers and everything that I could use in a nice journal. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to do just like an eclectic one, a mix of whatever I want to put in it. Just as a change, I just think I'll enjoy doing that. So I'll probably just dip in and out of it on and off the camera. You can, you know, if we do some ephemera. I've got 2 boxes of ephemera, that stuff that I've been making over the years, like bigger ephemera. So I can have a look through there and see if there's anything I want to use there. But yeah, that's what I fancy doing. I fancy doing something a bit different where I've got no theme and I've got no boundaries. I can just do whatever I want. Just thought it'd be a nice change. I am working on one off camera for a friend of mine. She doesn't know. She's going through a really rough time at the moment. So I'm just hoping it'll cheer her up a little bit when she gets it in the post. I'm hoping to have it finished this week and put in the post for her. Hoping to. Yeah. I think she'll appreciate it. Right, let me just grab a piece of this. Oh, she says, you're not going to believe it, but the heat today, and I am sat here with a hot water bottle. I'm sat on my chair and I've got a hot water bottle at the bottom of my back. I've been suffering with back pain for a few days. I don't know what it is, whether it's my fibromyalgia or whether I don't know. But I've had these awful pains in the bottom of my back, so I'm sitting on my chair in this gorgeous weather with a hot water bottle at the bottom of my back. It just eases it. Yeah, crazy woman I am. So there's nothing worse, is there, when you get backache. Right, that is that done. Let's get rid of all this gluey bits. Oh, it's everywhere. Right, I'm just going to grab a wipe and wipe over my desk, get rid of some glue. Okay, so that's that little bit of collage done. Now then, where's my other one? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use this Distress Glaze. It acts like as a resist. You won't be able to see it when it goes on clear. But then once it's dry and you add colour over the top, I'm hoping you'll be able to see it. I haven't used it for a long time and I forgot about it until I watched Andrea's video. I thought I've got some of that, so I'm going to have a go at replicating the tags. Right, so I've got my holes back in there now. So yeah, it's Glaze Medium. This is just one by Daler and Rowney. I suppose like everything else you can get lots of different kinds of it. This is just the one I bought. It's quite thick stuff. And I've got this like a, what do you call it? Not Baroque. I've got this fancy stencil anyway. I can't think what the name of the stencil is. So I'm just going to put some on the back of my knife and I'm going to go through my stencil. I need some more. Oh, too much I think. I can always get it back in the... I'm only going to put a thin layer down. Like that. There's that one. Let's just put that on there a minute. Let's just... I don't know whether the camera will pick it up now. Can you just see the glaze? You'll see it more when I go over it with the ink after. So let's go over this one. Yeah, that's fine. I need to just get the... I'm just going to scrape off around the edges. Right, I'm going to see if I can put this back in there because it's far too much to waste. Yeah, you can do. Right, I'm just going to pop and put my stencil in some water to soak because if I leave all that glaze to dry on it, I'll never get it off. And I don't want to ruin my stencils, so I'll be back in a little minute. Just bear with me, I won't be long. Okay guys, so I'm back. I've dried off, put the stencil in to soak and I dried off the glaze. I'm not sure whether you'll see it there. Right, what I'm going to do next is I've got my... Oh, I don't want that one. It's my older vintage photo that's not as juicy. And I'm just going to go over it with my... blending sponge. I couldn't think what it was called then, and hopefully when I hold it up, I don't know whether the camera will, whether you'll see it then. Can you see all the stenciling come through? When I put some mousse on at the end you should be able to see it more. Yeah, so I just want to put that first layer down and then I want to come in with my faded jeans. I'm just going to put some of this down. This is just a distress ink. And I want to spritz it with my water. I just want a bit of blue on there as well. Okay, so I'm going to put my cards through and just pick up that blue. I love this colour. Oh, I love this colour. It's one of my favourites in the inks. I love it. And I prefer the Distress ink to the Distress Oxide in this faded jeans. It is gorgeous. And now you can see, I'm hoping, where the stenciling is picked up. Right, I'm going to do that first layer and then I might do another one. I'm just going to dry off first. I'm just going to put a little bit more down. I'm going to go over it again just to try and build up my colour a little bit more. I am aware that I've not used watercolour card. Perhaps I should have done that really, but I'm going to put something on the back here anyway, so it'll be fine, I think. Yeah, I love that colour blue. It is just like a pair of denim jeans. Right, let's just get a piece of tissue, wipe that up. Right, I'm just going to pop on my heat gun again and just dry off this ink. I'm going to bring back in my vintage photo and I'm just going to go over that again. I do hope you can see where the stenciling's come up. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there because there's a bit of paper that's sticking up. It's annoying me. There we go. Yeah, I hope you can see where I've gone over it. Yeah, I hope you can see there. Right, that's my vintage photo. I'm going to bring in my black soot. Whoops. And I'm just going to ink around the edges because I want these really grungy. Oh, it's a new one, this one. It's a Distress ink, the black soot. It's got a real funny smell to it when you take the lid off it. I should just have this video just finished in time for the girls coming home from school, hopefully. Right, there we go. So I've inked around that. Right, what I'm going to do next, before I start putting something on the front, I'm going to bring in 2 of my Nouveau Mousse. I've got, I think, is it Tuscan Indian Gold and Fresh Copper. I'm going to try the copper first. Look at this. I've had these for I couldn't tell you how long. I've never even opened it. Isn't that shocking? This is what I'm trying to do with my products. Go through things and start using them. Because they don't last forever, do they? And I don't want them wasted. I'm just going to put a little bit on the side of my mat there because I don't want to put my fingers in. And I'm going to go over the stenciling. Oh, I like that copper colour. I do hope you can see that stenciling coming through now. Right, that's the copper. Let's get a bit of the gold. You need to eat the tiniest little bit, goes a long way with these mousses, surprisingly. I'm going to put a little bit of this down. I have used this one. Okay. I'm just going to go sort of round the edge with my gold. In fact, that gold's showing up lovely over the stenciling. I think I'll have a bit of that on as well. Oh, that's gorgeous. I hope you can see there. I'll hold it up to the camera in a minute. I like that. I think I'm going to go over it with my vintage photo again, just to knock it back a little bit. But that is gorgeous. I love that. Lovely. Right, let's have a look if you can see. I never ever, there's not a day goes by where my fingers are clean all day long. Right, can you see there now? Can you see the stenciling? I hope so. Right, I'm just going to bring back in my vintage photo and I'm just going to go over it again, just lightly. So I've got a couple of layers on here, as you can see. That's gorgeous. I like that very much. Yeah, I like them. They look really nice. Quite, I don't know whether I want to darken it up a little bit. Let me just get my darker vintage photo. One's an old one and one's a new one. That's better. I don't know whether I've gone a little bit heavy-handed with the gold or whether I like it. Do you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to come back in with just a little bit more blue. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I've got rid of too much blue. That's a good thing when you're just having a play around, isn't it? You can just see how you like it, and yeah, just if you don't like it, just try and fix it like I'm doing now. It's not that I don't like it, the blue's disappeared and I wanted to be able to see a bit of the blue. I mean, it might disappear again when it dries, I don't know. Just like that, then I've got a few spots on there. Let's put a bit more down. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I like to do, just get stuff out and just have a little play around with it and see how it turns out, see if you like it. I like that. They look really nice tags. yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's just grab another piece of this kitchen towel. Let's get rid of that. Right, I'm just going to pop on my heat gun, guys, and just dry off that ink. Right guys, whilst I was off the camera drying the ink, I stitched around everywhere. I don't know whether you can see, it's really scruffy looking stitching. That's what I wanted it to look like. Plus I'm not the best on the sewing machine anyway. I'll never pretend to be. I can just about find my way around it. Right, yeah, so they are the fronts of my tags. I'm just going to put a piece of this just going to put a piece of this card on the back, just then they look nice and clean. Just to give it a bit more stability. I don't know whether I'll use this tag book. I might gift this book. I might do a giveaway for this little tag thing, if anybody would like it once it's finished. It's got a bit of a mark on there, but that's fine. I'm going to cut around it. My sewing's not straight in the slightest. I'm glad I like wonky stitching because that's how it tends to turn out. It's very wonky. Right, let me just get my little thing here. Okay, let's cut around them then, just to give them a little bit more thickness. They felt quite flimsy, and yeah, they feel better now. Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? I'll have to punch another hole. That's the third hole I've punched now, isn't it? Right, let's punch that hole. Yeah, there's that one. Let's cut around this one. I think I'm going to use the paper dolls because I've not had them out for ages. And if I remember rightly, I think that's what Artie May's used on hers, paper dolls. I've got the new ones that I bought weeks and weeks ago. I've never even opened the packet, which is shameful, isn't it? And I really need to start getting into my products and using them. I've cut that a bit skewy, but never mind. Yeah, I've cut a little chunk off there, but that's fine. Nobody will know. Right, let's have a look at our paper dolls and see what we've got then. Where are they? I think I'll have a look at the new ones. I did last night. I was quite pleased. I was messing around with my printer and I printed the. Let me see what should I put it on? Put it on a piece of white. Will you be able to see it? I was just having a play around, printing some kits off. And I printed some butterflies onto acetate. They've turned out really nice. I didn't think they'd go through my printer, but they did, so I might use some of these as wings. I don't know whether they'd show up. I don't know whether they'd show up on the tag. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, oh, it's all smudged. All the ink's smudged off it. Oh, didn't me? I was really made up with that. No, doesn't look like. Well, if anybody's got any tips, look at the state of that, for using your printer onto acetate, can you tell me please? I thought I'd done really well there. I was made up with them. But all the ink's coming off it. It's no good, is it? No good whatsoever. Never mind, not to worry. We'll hopefully get something sorted. I was just having a play with my printer last night. Just I was trying to do borderless. I've been trying. Anyway, it's not a really up-to-date printer. My hubby had a look and it says that mine does not print borderless. It's at the actual settings that they don't print borderless. So there's nothing I can do. I'm not buying a new one till I need to. I don't have the money to just go and buy a new printer just like that, so I'll just wait and next time I'll get a borderless one. Right, let's have a look at these paper dolls and see what we want to put on there. I have got other butterflies I can use. little girl, I like her. I like them bigger on the tag, I think. Yeah, I like that little boy and girl. Oh, because that's quite nice, isn't it? These are called the Paper Dolls Groups. These are called. These were his new ones that he released. Was it last month or the month before? I can't remember. I think the most of them are different to the last ones. A little boy with a little girl with a dog. That's quite nice, isn't it? I was going to put wings, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to put wings on them. I'm just going to put them on as they are. Yeah, you get tons in these, don't you? I don't know how many pieces you get in this one. Take me forever and a day to get through all these at the rate that I use them anyway. I don't get them out. I always forget about them. Really need to make an effort. I think I might start doing some stash busting. Going through and getting some of my stuff out and doing some videos stash busting, because I'm sure you're all the same. I'm sure you've all got stuff in your craft room that's been there for ages and you never touch it. Right, let's put some... Oh, I've left a couple out there. Yeah, excuse me. I think we're all guilty of that, aren't we? We see things and you want to buy them and then they just sit on a shelf. I am very guilty of that, I must admit. Oh, I'm gutted them butterflies have all smudged. I was made up with them. I didn't think to check that they'd smudged everywhere. Never mind, not to worry. Right, I always feel like they need to be grounded on something, these, but I'm just going to stick them towards the bottom there. Let's just put... Oops. Good job it dries clear. Right, let's put you down there. And then let's put you on this one. Yeah, that blue's got lost again, hasn't it? Perhaps I might go over it. No. I was going to go over it a little bit with my... I'll just grab one of these things. Just see if I can put a little bit more blue back on there. Before I stick that down. Oh, there we go. Should have done that before I stuck the other one down. You can see there it's coming where the stencil's raised. Oh, I love that. That glaze, it's really nice. And can you see there now where the stenciling's raised? Yeah, that's fine. I'll just do the bits that you can see on there. Yeah, I'm happy with that now. I just wanted to be able to see the blue as well. Yeah, I'm happy with that now. Right, let's stick this one down then. Oh, there's a little piece needs popping out there. Okay, put you there. I was going to put a ticket or something on there, but I don't think I am. I think I'm just going to go with one of his quotes. Yeah, I don't think I need to put a ticket on there as well. I think they look okay just as they are, don't they? Don't want them too bulky anyway because of that, putting them in that little book. Let's have a look. I'll have that one. Go where your heart takes you. She looks very solemn, that little girl, doesn't she, bless her? Let's just make sure that's straight. Right, and what have we got here? Make a difference. We'll have that one. They look quite happy, this little boy and girl, don't they? Where are we going to put that? Oh, it'll just about fit there above his head. Just about. Right, that's those. And then I want something to put on the tie, don't I? I think we'll have a little bit of this, just this brown cord. I don't want to put that string back. I'm just going to fold it over a couple of times. Put some of this through. Right. What are you doing, Alison? Right, there we go. That's okay. And a little piece for this one. Okay. There we go. So there we go then, guys. There's our 2 tags to go in a little tag book. Where's my book gone? There it is. I'll have to find the missing tags, otherwise we're starting from scratch again. So as you can see, they just fit in there, and like I said, I'll try and remember to leave a link to the video where I made this tag book. So at the end we'll have all these nice tags sticking out the side of the book. So I'll zoom in a little bit. I'm happy with them. Yeah, I am happy with them. Let's just zoom in a bit. Okay then, guys, so there we go. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch, and come along and join me if you're not already subscribed to my channel, and don't forget to hit that little bell which will notify you when I upload any new videos. So until next time, guys, take care. Bye.